Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Satyajit Bora's e-Pathshala. I hope all of you are well, staying at home. Uh, Keep yourself healthy such that we can take the classes, right? Now, we today we our first uh, official class is going to be held. So, I hope you will like this. If you like this video, you just let me know by putting some comment there in the comment section. And I have a suggestion. uh, don't skip this video, because if you skip this video the concepts will not clear for you. So instead of doing that, you just completely watch the video. And one important thing, uh, don't take don't no need to take so much stress that we are going to learn online already. Till today we have not yet uh, done that. So nothing to it is very simple, nothing to do with it. No need to panic or worry. You just go through the concepts which I am going to give here in these videos. It will be very easier. I will give you in a easier way. I hope you will like it. And now, before starting with our videos, before starting with our, see, today it is raining very heavily, so I have used these headphones. So if possible for you people also, if it is available in your home, that one headphone is it, if it is available with you, you just for watching this video, you use that headphones, because it will reduce the noise that is being created in this particular video. Because it is a very new setup, so some difficulties, technical errors may come here regarding noise. So you don't concentrate there, you just concentrate on the topics or on the ideas which I am going to give here. You just concentrate there, no need to concentrate on those things, otherwise the doubts, there will be a lot of doubts and you will not be able to understand what I am going to discuss here. Now, before starting this, the first chapter, I would like to say, I would like to show you the uh, content part, what which we needed to read in this particular year. I hope most of you, I think most of you are not getting the book right now. This is your book, this is your NCERT book which I am going to follow in your class, offline classes. And one more important thing, I have already sent you the PDF of the one first part of this, the chapter which I am going to deliver you today. I have already given the PDFs. Go through it as much as possible. If you go through it for minimum 2 to 3 times, it will be better for you to understand the things which I will describe here. Now, before starting the lessons, first lesson, I would like to introduce or show you the content. See, in the content there will be 15 chapters. That means you have to study 15 chapters for this particular session. But for half yearly, you must have to prepare for first 7 chapters. Now I am going to show you what chapters are going to be discussed in this year. Content, the first chapter, chapter number 1, and that is what? Integers. First chapter is integers. Last year I taught you that integers, about integers, but that was not enough for to know about integers. Now here you will get some extra knowledges. Now, chapter number 2, fractions and decimals. I hope it is clear, right? Is it clear? Now, chapter number 3, data handling, very interesting chapter. Chapter number 5, it is lines and angles. Chapter number 6, the triangles and its properties. Chapter number 7, congruence of triangles. Chapter number 8, comparing quantities. Chapter number 9, rational numbers, chapter number 10 practical geometry, chapter number 11 perimeter and area, chapter number 12 algebraic expressions, chapter number 13 exponents and powers. Very easy chapters, okay, these are. Now symmetry, chapter number 14 symmetry, and chapter number 15 visualizing solid shapes. And now I would like to suggest that by looking at these chapters or content, no need to worry, I am always be there, I will clarify all the doubts, no need to worry. Just enjoy the videos, just go through the videos and lightly take a bit deep breath such that you can concentrate here, okay, no need to concentrate on other things, just concentrate here. Now the first 7 chapters up to chapter number 7 you have to start preparing for your half yearly examination. That means integers, from integers to congruence of triangles, you have to prepare serially, okay. Now but as far as our convenience for online classes, I have chosen chapter number 2 to be start first. So what is our first chapter? That means which chapter we are going to learn, and that is what, fractions and decimals, because it is very easy chapter and you will gain some confidence by starting, if we start with this chapter. So yeah, in previous classes, in previous years, I have already told lot of things regarding fractions and decimals. Now before we think about decimals, we should think part by part. What the name, first of all, what the name suggests. Name itself is what, written what, fractions and decimals. That means we are going to discuss about fractions, and then we will later on we will discuss about decimals. But before, keep decimals aside, now you think about fractions. Now what is fraction? Now how take we can simultaneously in the video, consequently we will take the what I say definitions also I will give you, and you just note it down. But make sure that before when you are, while you start copying or writing these things, you just pause the video such that you don't hamper the further concepts. Now take the definition first, then I am coming to what does it mean. I will tell you the meaning of and the various proceedings we will go after thereafter. Now take this, what is fraction? Our first chapter is what, fraction. I hope this is clear for you, isn't that? If not, if it is not clear, then you just let me know in the comment section by putting some comment that sir thoda bada karke likhiye kuch aisa, you write down, you give me some comment. Otherwise I will make it like this only. I think it is also clearly visible from in the video. Now fractions and decimals, this is our chapter number 2 to be discussed in this video. Now definitions, first we will write the definitions, okay. First you note it down, okay, by pausing the video you just note it down on your copies. Number 1, fraction. What is it? Fraction. A part of A whole object is known as a fraction. Isn't it very simple? For example, you write down example 3 by 4, 7 by 10, etc. Okay, now I am just writing down the definition first. I will just write down definitions first. Okay, now what is next? Next, 2 proper fraction. I will make you assure what is it, and I will make you understand this later on, but first let me write down the definitions. Proper fraction. Next one is what? Proper fraction. A fraction, a proper fraction, sorry, a proper fraction can be defined as the fraction in which the numerator is always smaller than its denominator. Example अगर देना चाहो तो you can give an example here. 3 by 7, 2 by 5, etc. Alright. Now number 3, definition number 3. These are going to come in exam, okay? So from exam point of view, these are very important for you to prepare. Now, improper fraction. Next what? Improper fraction. Now how will you what is its definition? An sorry an improper fraction can be defined as the fraction in which the numerator is always greater than its denominator. For example, 6 by 5, 7 by 11, etc. I hope it is clear, right? Now 4, mixed fraction. Sometimes it is also known as mixed number, right? Now, mixed fraction. What is mixed fraction? How will I define it? A mixed fraction can be defined as the combination of of a whole number and a proper fraction. Yes, example you give 1 2/3, 4 3/7, etc. I hope you just copy this. Pause the video, and now you do what? Completely copy this. Then again restart the video. I am going to rub this right now. You pause the video and copy this. Okay. Now I would like to suggest I want to give you the concept behind it. Okay. In previous class I have told you some words. Possible, impossible. Do you remember? Can you remember that? I hope you can remember, right? Monat porise sage. Now, possible comes for what? Proper fraction. Isn't that? Possible comes for proper fraction. Yes. If we think about a cake, suppose we have a cake and we have some guests in our home. Suppose 4 guests came to our home. I have only one single cake. What I have to do? I have to divide the cake. Now how will I? First of all, I have to divide the cake for how many pieces? Yes, at least 4 pieces I need to divide it. Yes or no? Okay. Suppose I have an idea that one more person is going to come, but now he has not yet arrived. That means I need to divide the cake for how many parts? 5 parts. If I need to divide the cake for 5 parts, now the biggest question is, how will I divide it? See, this is not a very big problem. We can divide, we must divide, but we have to keep one thing in our mind, that we have to divide the cake into 5 equal parts. Mind it, 5 equal parts. That means all the parts that have been divided from the cake must be equal in size. Then only it is possible. Now if we divided the cake into 5 parts, now we have already 4 guests arrive. Yes or no? So we can give 4 parts of that total 5 parts to them, one part to each guest. Yes or no? মানে প্ৰত্যেকজন মানুহক আমি এটা এটা পিচ দি দিব পাৰিম still we will be having one piece of the cake remaining in our hand. Now that means it is possible, right? It is possible or not? I have a cake. I have already divided the cake into 5 equal parts, and I have only 4 guests, or maximum suppose 5 guests is going to come here. So I can divide the cake and distribute among them. But if we had 6 or 7 persons to come to our home and we have divided the cake only for 5 parts, then how will we distribute that cake among our guests, all the guests? Not possible. That means it is impossible. Now possible comes for proper. That means proper comes for possible. Proper fraction means possible fraction. Which is possible, that is proper fraction. That means 3/5. Suppose 3 person came. I have distributed 3 parts to them out of total 5 parts. Suppose 4 person came. I will give what? 4 parts out of 5 parts. Yes. So all these things can be possible. So this is a pure example of proper fraction. You need to memorize. तुम लोगों को याद रखने के लिए possible word का मतलब you have to think about possible, proper, impossible, improper. Okay. Now mixed fraction, इसका जो the context of this fraction is somehow different. See, suppose we have 7 guests to come, but I have divided the cake into 5 equal pieces. How will I now make it possible? How can I distribute or serve some parts of the cake to those extra guests? How? It is not possible from that one cake. So I need to borrow one more cake. If I divide that cake into again 5 equal parts, and I have a good I will have some good I can now I can distribute that the extra guest some part of the cake. That means the new cake is being divided into 5 parts, and I have taken 2 parts from those and served to those people. That means I had made possible an impossible thing. I had made possible an impossible thing. That means now I have 2 cakes, but not both the 2 cakes I have not yet distributed. I have only distributed 1 whole cake and 2 parts of the other cake. Yes. So again I have some fractions. This fraction will be what? Mixed fraction. That means 1 whole cake, that means 1, and along with that I have distributed 2 more parts out of 5 parts of this new cake. Yes. So 1 2/5 will be our mixed fraction in this context. Now that means now no need to think about this. Now just it is enough for you to understand. Now we will go through the example number 1. What is in that? You go through your PDFs. I have already sent you in your WhatsApp group. Look at that. Take the PDF question. Anyway, I am going to give you here. For example number 1. What is the question? Write 5 equivalent fractions of write 5 equivalent fractions of 3 by 5. Okay, now we have to do the solution here. If you want to solve this by yourself, then pause the video and do it, and after that, again after completing this, you just again start the video, such that you can get the solution from here and check it whether your answer is correct or not, your procedure is right or wrong. Okay, now see, given fraction equals to what? 3 by 5, isn't that? Now what will I do? Simply I will take 3 by 5 again equals to 3 by 5. Let it be here. Now I will multiply both numerator as well as denominator both numerator as well as denominator by same number, and if I multiply them by same number means 1, then I will get the same fraction. So it will be of no use. So I will take some other number. Suppose 2 I am taking. Okay, so I must take 2 here also, because both must be same. Now do the simplification. 3 into 2, how much? 6. 5 into 2, how much? 10. So our first equivalent fraction will be what? 6 by 10. But wait, now go to next. Again 3 by 5 equals to, now 3 by 5 into I will take 2 more numbers. Suppose I am taking one number, both numerator and denominator, but that number must multiply the numerators and denominators separately as written on this board, as shown in this board. Okay, now solve it. How much? 9, 15. Similarly you proceed the remaining part, multiply it 4. You no need to take 2 then 3 then 4. You can take here 5 also directly. It is your choice. Okay, 5, 2 5s are 3 5s are 15, 5 5s are 25. Now again I am taking one more, because 1 2 3 4 have 1 2 3 only. 3 into 5 into 6 equals to 18 by 30, and last one is what? 7. Now you have to write here, therefore the required equivalent fractions of 3 by 5 are: number 1, no need to write number 1, just simply you write down there, 6 by 10, 9 by 15, 15 by 25, 18 by 30, 21 by 35. Full stop. Okay, is it clear to all? Very simple question. I hope you like it. Pause the video and copy it, and then again start the video, such that we can solve the next question, solve next question. Okay. Okay. Example 2 we will solve tomorrow. Now come to exercise 2.1. Exercise 2.1. First question. Solve. Question number 1 what? Solve. I will do question number 6. Question number 6. I will do question number 6. 2 by 3 plus 3 1 by 2. Now how will I solve it? I can solve it in two methods. Now solution. It is solution. Method 1. And I will do the subsequent method 2. Okay. Now 2 by 3. Yes or no? Yes. 2 by 3 and 3 1 by 2. Yes. Plus 3 1 by 2. How will I solve it? First I will break this. 2 plus 2 by 3 plus 3 plus 1 by 2. I broke this into this one because we know that 1 2 by 3 equals to what? I can write it in this way. 1 plus 2 by 3. Yes? Do you remember that? We have learned this in previous class, previous year. Now, similarly we have broke this one also. Now, separate these two. 2 plus 3. Bring those or combine those into one single bracket and put other one with the other bracket. Okay. 2 by 3 plus remaining what? 1 by 2. I hope it is clear from this step to this step. If you have, again you look at the video next time. Whenever you see the video next time, you will get the idea. 2 plus 3, how much? 5. Plus is there, so plus will come here. Now if we do this, I need to do what? First I need to take the LCM of 3 and 2. What is the LCM of 3 and 2? That means the denominator, two denominators here, 3 and 2, LCM will be 6. So 3 2s are 6. 3 2s are 6. So 2 into these two. 2 into 2 how much? 4. Or you can write it in this way also. 2 into 2. Now here what is there? Plus is there, right? Plus. If you want to put a bracket here, you can put here also. Sorry. Next, 2 3s are 6. So 2 3s are 6. 3 1s are 1 into 3. Okay. 5 plus नीचे 6 होगा, ऊपर क्या होगा? 4 plus 3. So this will what? 5 plus this will become what? 7 by 6. 7 by 6 means 5 plus 1 1 by 6. How you got it? How you got it? 7 divided by 6. 7 divided by 6. Okay. So 6 ones are 6. 1 will be remain, and this one will come here. 1 and this 1 will come here, 1, and this 6 will come in the denominator. Now 5 plus 1 by 6 means what? 5 plus 1 plus 1 by 6 equals to 5 plus 1, 6, 1 by 6. So 6, 1 by 6 will be your answer, right? Is that clear? This was method 1. You just copy this. Next one. Method 2. I will solve this method because our time is very less. Method 2 is what? We will solve bit faster. You just pause the video, view the video for 2 more times. Okay, then it will be clarified. Now I will convert this mixed fraction into improper fraction. How will I convert? नीचे 3 है तो I will put it here 3. 3 to the 6 plus 1. So 2. 3 to the 6 plus 2, 8. Plus this will be how much? 2 3 the 6. Sorry, नीचे 2 ही होगा. So 2 3 the 6 plus 1, 7. Now take the LCM of 3 and 2. 6 will come. Now see here. 3 2 the 6. So 2 into 8 plus 2 3 the 6. So 3 into upper 7. So 7. Now 16. 2 8 the 16 plus 3 7 the 21 divided by 6. If we add them, we will get 6 plus 1, 7, 1 plus 2, 3 divided by 6. If we divide 37 by 6, how much we will get? 6 6 the 36, 1 will be remainder. So this 6 will come here. 6 divided by this 6, 1 will be remainder. So 6, 1 by 6. We got the same answer. See, look at here and look at there. Both of them are correct. So you can use. And remaining, you try to question number 1. The remaining questions you try to solve it by yourself. Otherwise, comment me if you have any doubt. I will do the other questions also. The tough questions also I will do. I thought it would be a bit tougher for you people, so I have done that. If any other question remains, I will solve it later on. Now thank you for watching the video. If you like the video, please like, share, and you can put some comment over there. Thank you very much.